Crucial catch. That's
catch.
right. Amen to that.
There you go.
Yes,
Speaking
sir.
of crucial catches, ladies and gentlemen, week number 6.
We're back.
Week number 6, Pain and Gain Pick'ems. Last week, I actually was on Fantasy Football Fever last week because last Wednesday, LC and I were at All Elite
AEW.
the 6-year anniversary show.
6-year anniversary, man.
Can you believe that? Oh my gosh.
It's crazy. 2019. 6 years later, still going strong.
And speaking of 6, it's Pain and Gain Pick'ems, episode 6, season 10, episode 6. And I think that's going to start right about... Oh, no. Football freaks, gridiron geeks, have no fear, because Pain and Gain Pick'ems are here in the flesh for you, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? I, of course, am your host with the most, A Puzzle, representing the now 1-4 Miami Dolphins, who this past weekend allowed Rico Dowdle to score 206 rushing yards on the ground.
The biggest game of his career.
You'll probably feel that wrath this Sunday.
Yeah.
We'll see. Just have to see about that. We got the Chargers this week. We're going to talk all about that and then some. Joining me, as always, representing the black and gold
Pittsburgh Steelers.
LC Muscles 28.
What's going on, everybody? LC Muscles 28 here, your favorite Steelers fan here. And last week was chaos. Pure chaos.
Oh, hold on. There we go. Pure chaos.
It was crazy because this was the best week the sports books had since 2019. It's absolutely insane that the theme of 6 is coming around, because 6 years ago was the last time the NFL had such a great week. Only 4 favorites won at that time. But this week, only 6 favorites won this week. Out of the 14,
only 6?
Wow. Only 6 out of the 14 games, only 6 favorites ended up winning. The Cowboys, Tiny Tim's team, the Minnesota Vikings, the Indianapolis Colts, the Detroit Lions, and then I'm trying to remember the other 2. Give me 1 second. I have it here. No, actually not them. The New Orleans Saints were actually a favorite. I can't even realize that, but they technically were a 2.5-point favorite. And last but not least, the Houston Texans. So only 6 favorites ended up winning. And some of the craziest upsets. I was telling Romy about it multiple times. I was telling many people about it. But this week, we get back.
I went 9-5 last week.
Yeah, you actually, both of you beat me in pick'ems.
I got my lock right, I got my spread right, and I got my upset right.
5-0 in upsets this year for me. So
I made the mistake of picking the Giants over the Saints because of the good game they had the week before. I thought they were
it was a coin flip for me.
But oh well.
Sometimes that's how a flip of a coin goes for me.
That's right. And representing America's team, it is Tiny Mother-loving Tim.
How y'all doing, everybody? It is Tiny Tim, America's favorite armchair Cowboys fan. Yeah, we had a pretty good game. I mean, yeah, granted, it was the New York Jets. We know how they are, but the thing is, you got to play the teams that are on your schedule, and they just happened to put the Jets on our schedule, so we took care of them, even though they had a couple of garbage time touchdowns near the end, but we pretty much had it under control. And as Alex said, we're now headed towards Charlotte, North Carolina to take on our old our original, our former running back Rico Dowdle and those Carolina Panthers.
That's
And
So
my team was on a bye, so I didn't have much to worry about last week, even though I was just watching football.
Actually, it's funny you mentioned that, Elsie, because every single team in the North lost.
They did.
Every single team in the
past
North
2
lost.
weeks, last 2 weeks, the only team to win a game was the Steelers.
That's
1-6.
How about that?
And we got 2 division opponents back-to-back weeks. So our stranglehold AFC North can continue if we get the job done.
Before we get into week number 6, let's do our biggest winners and losers of week number 5. Who are your guys' biggest winners of week number 5?
My biggest winner is going to be Bo Nix. Actually, I have 2 of them. Bo Nix and Drake May for ending the undefeated seasons.
That's right.
The Buffalo Bills and the Philadelphia Eagles.
wow, yeah.
And making the Miami Dolphins still perfect. It's also the first time since 2014 that all teams have had at least one loss.
That's right.
Yep.
The earliest.
I'd have to say my biggest winner was Trevor Lawrence. He turned a potential disaster into a game winner the other night.
On his birthday.
On his birthday.
And on his birthday, no less.
On his day of birth.
That's insane.
How about
To
that?
beat one of the best teams in the AFC, that's insane.
Right.
That was their first win against the Chiefs since 2009, I believe.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it has been quite some time.
Well, my biggest winner, I gotta say, I agree 100% with Tiny Tim. It is Trevor Lawrence and those Jacksonville Jaguars doing and the New England Patriots doing the one thing that we all thought was impossible, and that is defeating the headed monster that is the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
And it's also crazy. The Ravens lost. So this is the first time that the Bills, the Ravens, and the Chiefs all lost since 2017 in 1 week.
That's actually nuts.
Definitely.
As for the biggest loser, this one should be no surprise to anybody whatsoever. It is Amari
DeMarcaro.
DeMarcaro.
You cost me money.
Arizona Cardinals.
Amari DeMarcaro.
Yeah.
Bum. Just straight up bum. As the words of Bruce Blitz.
Straight up lolcow of the week.
2 weeks in a row.
Yeah,
This happened. They lost the ball before they crossed the end zone. 2 weeks in a row.
Puta.
I mean, what is up with that? I mean, don't these guys know they're supposed to hold on to it until they get completely in the end zone?
They got to learn from Leon Lett.
True.
It's also
Eric.
They're cocky.
Leon Lett. Exactly. Hey, my thoughts exactly, Eric.
Words Leon Lett.
Yeah. Yeah, do we all remember? We all remember Super Bowl 27.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
We all remember Thanksgiving 1993.
Yep.
Of course, A Pizzle definitely remembers that
Absolutely.
because it was the Dolphins that beat the Cowboys
Mm-hmm.
at a snow-covered Texas stadium.
When you're at 3 years old.
I was 3 years old.
Wow. I remember it clearly.
Good times. Good time. Remember it like it was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Before we get into our picks for week number 6, we got a super from Mr. Joshua Cook. He went 6-8 for week number 5. Colts went Rhea Ripley mode on the Raiders. Oh yes, they did. Cassidy versus Everyone 2.0 is coming Monday, October 13th on the Joshua Cook YouTube channel. Be on the lookout for that. Joshua, thank you, as always, for the love and support.
Yes, sir.
That's all right.
So, let's not waste any time. Let's get into week number 6 of NFL picks and predictions. Starting out with this Thursday night, as it is the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Football Giants. This game is at MetLife Stadium. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Eagles are 7.5-point favorites.
That's the truth, and it has not moved at all.
Has
since
not
it
moved
came
at
out.
all.
Uh-huh.
No, it hasn't. It's actually stayed 7.5 the entire time, which is crazy to think about.
Wow.
Referee for this game is
Your favorite, Alex.
Cleat.
Cleat.
And who are the announcers for this game, Tiny Tim?
Of course, this game is going to be on Prime Video, which means you will get the Miracle Man, Errol Michaels, and alongside Kirk Herbstreit.
And the lowest ticket price for this game on Game Time is $114.
And that is surprising.
Sounds about okay.
Sounds about right. I mean, it's the reigning, defending, undisputed Super Bowl champions against the Giants. Who you guys got and why?
Oh my goodness. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So this line, like I said, this line has not moved at all. It stayed at 7.5 throughout the whole way. And honestly, I think this game is going to realistically be a battle of an inconsistent offense versus a up-and-coming defense. The Giants have one of the most promising defensive front sevens in all of football, and along with mainly starring Abdul Carter and Brian Burns, aka Spider-Man. If you ever seen his poses, that's pretty much what he is. He does all the time. And the Eagles, their offensive line has had some injury concerns, including Landon Dickerson, who is projected to be out. That will be a big problem with the Eagles going forward, at least for this game. But my thing is, this is going to have to be where Jalen Hurts and the Eagles really have to exploit the Giants secondary, which is their biggest weakness. I think they'll get enough done to get the win, but I do think the Giants keep it close. My final score is actually going to be within the point spread, so I think Giants will cover here. My final score is going to be 31-24, giving me the Eagles to win this game. And let's go ahead here, Senator Romy.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
All the time, every
Always
time.
got to hear it.
Where's that? Is this your point spread game of the week, Lucas?
It's technically not. I actually do have one later on.
Okay.
But it was one of mine that I was considering.
Well, the Eagles lost for the first time last week and haven't looked that impressive getting to 4-1. They need to run Saquon Barkley more. They need to run Saquon, and they will in this one against his former team, the New York Football Giants. The Giants turned the ball over too much and losing to the Saints last week, and I think Jackson Dart will have some trouble against that Eagles defense. I am agreeing with you, Lucas. I'm going with the Philadelphia Eagles to win this game. Final score, 31-17. Senator.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Tiny Tim, what say you?
Well, I'm pretty much agreeing with everything you guys have said. Philadelphia did get their first loss this week. Seems like things are a little bit shaky, but I think they're still holding their ground nonetheless. Giants, on the other hand, I was eliminated from my eliminator because I picked the Giants over the Saints last week because of the mojo they had after their victory the week before.
I think everyone pretty much was eliminated after this week, man.
I think so too. So Philadelphia's pick a 7.5. They will definitely win and cover this one. Give me those filthy Philadelphia chickens over those New York Giants, 30-20. And one more time, let's hear from the Senator.
The Eagles are so much better than the Eagles.
Now, before we get to our next game, we have some breaking news.
Yes, we do. We actually it just came out.
It's a trade. We have a trade alert. So the Jaguars and the Browns have made a trade. The Jaguars are getting Greg Newsome and a 6th-round pick, and the Browns are getting Tyson Campbell and a 7th-round pick.
I
So
love this pick for the
basically-
Jaguars. Jaguars got a great player. Browns. Campbell has been okay, has been great, but Newsom's a very underrated corner for the Browns. Probably one of their better ones. So
There you go,
I do like
folks.
this move a lot for
Breaking
the Jaguars.
news.
It just came out.
So now we go to the
We now return to your regularly scheduled pen and game pickups.
Yep. Now back to
Sure.
regularly scheduled programming. Now we got a London game. We got another London
the
game.
London.
It is the
Oh,
Denver
yes.
Broncos against the I'm so sorry we have to give you the Jets. It's the New Jersey Jets. This game is at, I believe this is at Wembley
First time at
Wembley Stadium. First
Wembley
time?
Stadium.
It's
Wembley
the first
Stadium,
time this
Joel-
year. First time this year. That's what I meant to say. First time
Oh
this
wait,
year.
I'm sorry. That's my fault. They're still at Tottenham Hotspur.
Oh, they
Tottenham
are? Okay. They're still at the Hotspur.
Tottenham Hotspur. Referee for this game, I believe. Let me just see here real quick. The spread: the Broncos 7.5-point favorite.
Once again, you're right. 7.5-point favorites.
Who is the zebra?
And the zebra for this game is a man that loves his land, Land Clark.
And who are the announcers for Broncos and Jets?
Well, this game will, of course, be on NFL Network. You will have the dynamic duo of Mr. Rich Eisen and the Hall of Famer Kurt Warner.
Oh,
There we go.
interesting. Now, I couldn't find this in pounds, but the lowest ticketed price in American dollars is 114.
That's actually surprisingly low for a London game. That's actually one of the lower ticket prices.
Oh,
I've
no
found.
shit. It's the Jets.
Yes.
Right, of course.
So you
that's
have a
why.
good team. I actually know somebody from a Discord channel I'm in that's going to this game.
Well, let me just say this right now. The Jets are an absolute disaster at 0-5 and show nothing on defense or offense or special teams, whatever have you will. The Broncos are riding high after beating the Eagles last week. Bo Nix played better in the second half of that game than he did all year, which I think will carry over here. The Jets don't tackle, and the Broncos will take advantage of that. Give me the Broncos over the Jets, 28-14.
28-14. Alrighty, for this game, I had to bring up an interesting stat that you did not bring up, Mr. Alexander. The Jets are the worst tackling efficient team in the NFL. They miss a rate of 13.3 tackles per game, which is five tackles worse than the 31st place team in the National Football League. That is actually an insane fact. So they missed 5 more tackles than the second worst team in the league. That is absolutely bonkers.
That is dreadful.
If I say so myself. Very dreadful. Very, very dreadful. And my goodness gracious, what an absolute joke the Jets are. They will eventually get their win, but right now, the Denver Broncos are going to crush the Jets, and this is going to be an absolute domination. The Broncos defense will suffocate Justin Fields and the New York Jets. My final score is going to be 38-13. Alex, lock in this game for me.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. All week.
Very, very bold move, old chap.
See. Wait, what did I say? See. What did I
This
say?
is in Mexico?
This isn't Spain.
Mexico.
This is in Spain.
This isn't Spain.
This isn't Spain. No, anyway, well. Yeah, not much more to say on this one. Jets are, as the British would say, the Jets are rubbish.
Yep. Indubitably.
Indubitably good lad. Just gonna make this short and sweet. This is not my lock of the week, but I will say Denver will dominate. and they will defeat the Jets by a score of 33-16.
All right, moving
I'll
on.
actually have better things to do than watch this game. I'm actually going to be having one of my Steeler buddies coming over, so I'll pretty much be setting up for that. He's a fellow Steeler fan, so I'll be setting up instead of watching.
No, that's not true. That's not true. It's in England. We call it speaker. Oh.
Romy, go. Your IQ is the same level as a cactus. Okay, be quiet.
There you go. All right. Next game on the list we have going on to the Sunday 1:00 slate. Let's start out in Carolina. Let's start out in Carolina as
Already?
Your
Tiny Tim's game.
Dallas Cowboys against the Carolina Panthers. This game is in Carolina, and from what I'm seeing right here, the Cowboys are 3-point favorites.
They are 3-point favorites.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for this game is John Hussey.
Who are the announcers for this game too?
The game is on Fox, and we will have we'll have Adam Amin and Greg Olson.
Greg Olson, okay. And the lowest ticketed price, $135, which is about $100 more than last week's game against the Dolphins.
That's insane. It's $100 more.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's really bad.
Y'all know the rules. Save the
Save
Cowboys
Tiny Tim
fan for last. LC, who you got in this game?
The spread really hasn't. The crazy thing is the spread actually went in favor of the Panthers. So people are telling that books are telling you to take the Panthers. I'm telling you 100% that's a trap.
It's a trap.
Cowboys are going to win. The Cowboys are going to win this game by more than 3 points. Let's be honest here. The Panthers, they got extremely lucky by beating the Dolphins last week. Let's be honest here. If it wasn't for Mike McDaniel's incompetent coaching, the Dolphins would have won the game. Let's be honest here. Incompetent play calling, incompetent coaching. You don't have that with a first-year coordinator, Brian Schottenheimer, and MVP candidate in Dak Prescott. Sure, CeeDee Lamb may still be out, but realistically, Cowboys are the better team here. Even though the defense may be struggling a little bit, I just don't see how the Panthers and their really inexperienced offensive line is going to be able to handle the Cowboys at all. And I expect Bryce Young to throw at least an interception or two. So I'm going to say the Cowboys win this game by a final score of 31-20. Give me the Cowboys win this game.
Well, the Cowboys are playing consecutive road games, but they are rolling on offense with one rain Dakota Prescott. Panthers came back to beat the Dolphins last week after we blew a 17-0 lead. The less said about that, the better. But slowing Prescott will be a big challenge. So look for the Cowboys offense to continue to roll as their defense continues to improve as well. I am also going with the Cowboys. Final score 31-21. And let me hear a little bit of some Jimmy Johnson.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
And where is Mr. Glory Hole?
I want me some glory hole. So I have that perspective.
And I feel like dancing, if you know what I mean.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What?
Because I've danced with the devil, the financial devil, and lived to tell about it.
That's right. So, you heard what I had to say. You heard what Elsie had to say. Tim, it's your turn.
Oh. Well, it's kind of appropriate. Let me see here if I can adjust this thing correctly so I'll be able to see that. I think it looks just fine. Well, anyway, it's kind of appropriate that you play the Dancing with the Financial Devil thing because of what happened this past Sunday when Jerry Jones decided to give a 2-finger salute, one on each hand, to New York Jets fans, which of course has cost him $250,000. The NFL put that fine on him, but $250,000 ain't nothing for Jerry. I mean, his family Christmas parties cost more than that.
Right.
So I mean, if he can afford that, he can afford to pay off this final. Anyway, enough about that. We had to play the Jets. The Jets are trash, but you gotta play the teams that are on your schedule. So we did. We came, we saw, we conquered. Moving on to Carolina, where we are facing our former teammate Rico Dowdo, who last week had the game of his career, over 230 something yards rushing. I mean, that boy was unbelievable. Carolina is still kind of a below average team. Meanwhile, Ryan Dakota Prescott having an awesome year. I heard a lot of people chanting MVP last week.
Oh,
I got to see a little bit more of that before I can actually name him MVP. Because right now, in my opinion, the MVP is Baker Mayfield.
thank you very much.
So, and
Been saying that for weeks.
I'd say Dak is second place right now. So they're going to go into Carolina. The running game is getting better and better. Passing game is okay. George Pickens making some great plays. I think it's going to be maybe a couple of more weeks before we get CD Lamb back in the lineup. But looking at this game, I believe Dallas will more than cover that 3.5 point spread. So give me my Cowboys over those Panthers by a score of 33-20. Give me Jimmy and Jerry again.
In what order?
Don't matter.
Okay.
How about them Cowboys?
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What?
Because I've danced with the devil, the financial devil, and lived to tell about it.
I want me some glory hole. So I have that perspective.
So I forgot to mention one thing. I'm probably going to get yelled at from somebody.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
chat. The two teams on bye this week are the Houston Texans and the Minnesota Vikings.
Minnesota
You're a
Vikings.
fan of
So if
those
you're-
teams.
Sorry, wait till next week.
Wait till next week, but enjoy some stress-free football. You happy now,
Exactly.
Dashy? Are you happy now, Dashy?
Wait a minute. He's probably not going to be happy. He is happy that you mentioned the bye week teams, but I think it would be even happier. Yeah.
Banana. That. If that. Yes. And that did take 17 hours to make, but it was worth every damn second.
Hey, Alex, I actually was going to mention something about that banana clip. Have you ever heard of the game Donkey Kong Bonanza?
No.
No.
Oh, it's the newest Donkey Kong game for the Switch 2. They have Ooh Banana, but it sounds a lot better, though. And we got to get that for a clip at some point. I'll have to send you the link.
I'll think about it.
Well, I'll send the voice clip. It's from the newest Donkey Kong Country game. Donkey Kong game. It's actually really good. Ooh,
All right.
banana.
Moving on to the next game on the list we have is the Seattle Seahawks and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This game is in
Jaguars.
Jacksonville. And from what I'm seeing right here, Jaguars are only a 1-point favorite.
And let me take a look and verify that for you. They are a 1-point favorite, so
Just
you are
one.
correct.
Just
one. Really not much line movement here. It went from 1.5 to 1. Just like the Cowboys went from 3.5 to 3. This only went from 1.5 to 1.
Referee for this game is
Clay Martin.
And who are the announcers for this game?
Well, I think the announcers, it's going to be on Fox. I think it was originally supposed to be Chris Myers and Mark Dirty Fumble Sanchez.
Ooh.
Oh.
Because of what happened about a week or so ago, for one thing, I kept hearing the name Brady Quinn, maybe.
Yeah, Brady Quinn's gonna be his replacement.
That makes sense because he did pretty admirable in his
And I'll tell you what, in our fantasy football group chat, our buddy Adam Oliver gave the best line. It went from butt fumble to butt head.
Yes.
I agree.
Butt fumble to butt head. And lowest ticketed price for this game is $73.
And breaking news as well, the New York Yankees are out of the playoffs. The Toronto Blue Jays are moving on to the ALCS.
Hold on. The Yankees are out?
Yankees are out. They just lost to the Blue Jays 5-2.
Wow.
Yankees lose.
Yankees lose.
Yes, the
Hallelujah!
Yankees lose.
Holy shit! Where's the Tylenol?
So it'll be the Toronto Blue Jays versus the winner of the Game 5 of the Seattle Mariners and Detroit Tigers on Friday.
All right. Seattle Seahawks versus Jacksonville Jaguars. I guess I'll go first in this one. This is a long trip for the Seahawks, but the Jaguars are playing on a short week, which evens it out kind of, sort of, when you think about it. Seahawks didn't look good last week on defense, but this has the look of a shootout to me. This has the look of an absolute shootout. So look for a lot of points in this one, but I'm honestly not sure who to pick, especially since the spread is only 1 point. So, Vampire Luke, I'm joining you. I saw you in the live chat. I'm joining you. I'm letting fate decide. Coin flip. This is my coin flip game of the week. So, Vampire Luke, I'm joining you. Heads will be the Seahawks, and the tails will be the Jaguars. Count us down, please.
3,
Three,
a 2,
2,
a 1,
1.
a Baba
Papa
Booey.
Booey.
Baba Booey. Give me the Seahawks.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
33-30. Give me Seattle.
Okay.
All right. So
Who's next?
You go, Time Tim.
Yeah. Let's see. Seattle's got a good offense. I mean, Sam Darnold's doing okay. Probably not as good as he did last year when he was in Minnesota, but he's still holding his own. Kudos to the Jags, of course. My winner of the week, Trevor Lawrence, making something out of nothing. But I think that Seattle offense is just going to be a little bit better here. It will be a close game here, but in the end, I'm taking the Seahawks to take the win on the road. Give me the Seahawks over the Jaguars, 28-23.
Wow, so I guess I'm going to be the lone wolf here on this one. Even though the Seahawks lead the series 6-3, this is pretty much a home-dominated series. The last time the Seahawks won in Jacksonville was in the year 2000. So they've not won in two.
Back when they were in the
2000.
AFC.
Yeah, back when they AFC West, technically. They were in the AFC West still, and the Jaguars were in the AFC Central.
Central, that's right.
Yeah, the AFC Central. So the line realistically hasn't moved here, but the big concern is Seattle secondary. They are experiencing some pieces that are hurt on the cornerback and the cornerbacks and the defensive backfield. And the Jaguars are pretty much coming to this game with a ton of momentum, staying at home after playing a great game against the Kansas City Chiefs. And with that great comeback victory, even Jaguar gave Nia West a live stream after saying it's one of the greatest Jaguar victories of his life. And yeah, it was a crazy game to watch. And I told people the Jaguars were going to win. I told them, and
I was right. I was right there with you.
Yep, you were.
I said, Duval.
Oh, trust me. At work, I had somebody. I was trying to tell somebody, one of the other coworkers I work at, his brother bet $200 on the Chiefs to win. That didn't turn up well, and I told them bet the Jaguars. They didn't listen to me.
Big mistake.
Big mistake. And now with Jacksonville having all this momentum, leading the entire NFL in takeaways as well, I expect them to continue this trend. While the Seahawks, their defense is going to be their Achilles heel at this point. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars to win this game by a final score of 31-27. Give me the Jaguars to win this game. Duval.
You know, just for where's Snowman at? I saw his comment. Just for him. It's a total anarchy game.
Boy, that's a new thing.
I can see it. That is new.
That's just for you, Snowman. I can't wait to use that on Friday. A lot.
Right.
Next game on the list we have is the Los Angeles Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. This game is in Baltimore, and from what I am seeing right here, Rams are 7.5-point favorites.
They are 7.5-point favorites. Right on the money.
Yep.
Referee for this game is
Alex Kemp.
And the announcers for this game are?
Yeah, it's going to be on Fox. It's going to be the Fox A team, Kevin Burkhardt, and the GOAT, Tom Brady.
And the lowest ticketed price for this game is $44.
Yeah, I can see why.
Sounds like a formula to me.
The reason why one person's not playing.
Lamar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
That's
yes, Lamar, it is you. Always been you. It always will be you. Forever and ever. Amen. Who you guys got and why? Rams versus Ravens.
Why not? I'll just go first. Get this out.
Go ahead.
The Cooper Rush-led Baltimore Ravens are absolutely atrocious. Cooper Rush is nowhere near the skill level as Lamar Jackson, and the offense does not tailor to Cooper Rush as well. So my big thing with this game is the Rams are coming off an absolutely disastrous performance against the 49ers, and they're going to get their revenge here, especially having coming off a Thursday night game, getting that little extra rest while Baltimore's coming off getting 44 points scored on against the Houston Texans. The Texans and Ravens both have, the Rams have similar defenses, and they will make Lamar Jackson pay dearly, especially because the Ravens just traded away one of their best pass rushers. So how are they going to get past the Rams? They're not. Rams win this game convincingly. This was going to be my other lock of the week, but realistically, I wanted to choose the Broncos because the Jets lack ability to tackle, while the Ravens just have a terrible defense in general. Final score, Rams 37, Ravens 13. Give me the Rams. Easily. Right back.
And three words, Elsie.
Fuck you,
Oh,
Baltimore!
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. You had to make sure you got that in there because yes,
Of course.
as much as I'd love to see it, yes, F you, Baltimore.
Tim, what say you, brother?
Not much more to say about that. Well, I only got 2 words for this game, as I usually say every week. As far as the Rams are concerned, Nakua Matata.
What a wonderful phrase.
Nakua Matata.
Ain't no fancy phrase. It means no worries for your fantasy team.
Yeah, I guess that boy is doing just fine. The Rams are doing just fine. The Ravens are kind of falling on hard times, and they will continue to fall after this week. I am taking the Rams over those Ravens by a score of 31-23. Let's see those 3 words one more time.
You got it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Baltimore!
And one more time, Nakua Matata.
Oh yeah, speaking of Puka Nacua, he's the best wide receiver in fantasy football right now.
Yes, he is.
He is.
Yes, he is. That's why I took him with one of my number 1 picks. One of my first round picks in one of my fantasy teams. How you doing?
Yes, Roman, I got the chain.
Yeah, look at that. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yes, it is. I got it for
it's
Christmas.
beautiful.
It is beautiful.
So, Ravens, what do we really need to say about them? They are an absolute mess right now without Lamar Jackson. While the Rams are coming off a bad loss to the 49ers at home, which means they will be very rested. They will be very, very rested. The Ravens will likely be without Lamar Jackson again, and the banged-up defense can't stop anybody, especially now because they just traded away. What was it? What was the name of the guy?
Owe Okafu or something like that.
Something like that. They traded him to the Chargers.
Yeah.
Traded one of the Chargers pass rush to the Chargers. The Rams defense didn't play well against the 49ers, but I think they will here. I am going with the Rams to take it 31-17. Give me the Los Angeles Rams.
It's also crazy that the Baltimore Ravens also now have the 32nd ranked pass defense in the league.
Oh my goodness!
Third time's a charm.
And you would have thought it was the Cowboys had the worst pass defense. Now it's the Ravens.
Right.
So that's why we say,
Fuck you,
So
Baltimore.
it's Odafe Owe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Baltimore.
Fuck you. Oh, wait, but the players Odafe Owe, and then the Ravens got Aloy Gilman. So pretty much they just lost one of their best offensive line outside linebackers.
Jeez.
Versus. Yeah, it's brutal. The Ravens are in trouble.
Well, I know a team who's not actually. This one could be up in the air. We'll see. As it is, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns from Pittsburgh. This game is in Pittsburgh, and what am I seeing right here? 5.5 favorites in favor of Pittsburgh.
That's right. 5.5.
5.5 point favorites. Referee for this game is?
It is Ron Torbert. Actually,
and the announcers for this game, I believe this is on CBS, yes?
Yes, the game is on CBS, and you will have the team of Iron Eagle and J.J. Watt.
J.J. Watt, of course, he's calling his brother's game. What a surprise. And the lowest ticketed price is $187.
And that sounds about right, especially for a Steelers game like this. First division rival game at home, coming off a bye week. First home game since week 2.
We all know the rules. Save LC for last.
Yep.
Steelers are coming off of the bye week, and Mike Tomlin off of the bye week is really damn good. I believe, right? I believe him and Andy Reid are the two head coaches that once they come off of the bye week, they're unstoppable, pretty much.
I think he only has 4 losses coming off the bye week since 2007.
While the Browns are coming off the loss to the Vikings in London last week.
Yep.
Dylan Gabriel made his first start at quarterback in that game, and he actually handled himself pretty well, but didn't roll up big numbers as they kind of played it safe just a little too much. Played it safe. Steelers have played well, getting to 3-1, especially Aaron Rodgers. That bad
man.
Is he back? Is he back to his old self?
No, but he doesn't need to be. At this point of his career, just don't fuck it up. That's pretty much all he has to do. Just don't F it up.
The Browns defense, I think, will keep them in this game, but at the end of the day, I am going to pick the Pittsburgh Steelers. Believe it or not, though, this is my point spread game of the week.
Oh.
I am going with the Steelers 21-18. Give me the Steelers. Wave the towels. Yeah. Here we go.
Tiny Tim?
There we go.
Okay, well.
What you got?
I see this game totally different. The Cleveland Browns do Cleveland Browns things. And, of course, it was just earlier today.
Oh, yeah.
That the Browns sent Joe Flacco. He doesn't have to leave the state of Ohio.
No, he doesn't.
Just goes over to Cincinnati, where Joe Burrow is still pretty much banged up with his turf toe there.
Yep.
And as I mentioned last night on Fantasy Football Fever, it is so crazy. At the beginning of the season, the Browns had 5 quarterbacks on the depth chart. And now they're just down to 2, but that, of course, does not include their quarterback on the practice squad. That, of course, is Bailey. Don't worry, be zappy. So,
watch him start at some point.
Pittsburgh, I think is going to have a field day with these Browns.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to just rip them. They're going to shred them. They're going to wring their necks. They're just going. I mean, it's going to be Ugly.
Ugly.
So,
How ugly we talking?
and how ugly are we talking? LC, you're gonna like this.
I know
I'm
where you're
t-
going with this.
I'm not only taking the Steelers, but I am locking them.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. All week.
Final score in this game: Pittsburgh 40, Cleveland 16.
40-16 in favor of the Steelers. I like it. So, you heard what I had to say? You heard what Tiny Tim had to say. LC, it is your turn, my brother. Cool. Oh, wait a minute.
Wrong one. There you go.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What a
Butt
flub.
fumble.
Butt fumble.
Butt fumble.
Oh, goodness gracious. Hello,
Butthead.
everybody. It is good to be back in here. How about those Pittsburgh Steelers not having to do a single thing and witnessing the greatest bye week we've ever had? That, like, let's be honest here. This was probably the best Steelers bye week we've had in a long time. Getting to watch the Browns, the Ravens, and Bengals all lose, and then the Bengals trading for Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
Oh my God, it's too funny. The Baltimore Ravens, they're in trouble. The Bengals are in trouble. Let's be honest, those teams are in huge trouble. The Browns, they're just clueless. They are just clowns. The organization is filled with clowns. And you're thinking that Dylan Gabriel is your answer at playing in Pittsburgh? No. Let's be honest here. No is the answer here because the Steelers are coming off the bye. Mike Tomlin, coming off a bye, only has 4 losses in his coaching career coming off the bye. Second only Andy Reid, who has only 3 losses. And it's just insane to think about how bad the Cleveland Browns are right now. The Browns, they really do not have anything in receiving threat other than David Njoku and Jerry Jeudy. So realistically, if you shut them both down, who the hell do they have that can actually be a threat on the Steelers? Quinshon Judkins, he's got some promising future ahead of him, but he's not going to do well here, especially since the Steelers, we had our number 1 draft pick debut, Derek Harmon, who has been really holding opposing running backs in better shape compared to the first 2 weeks. Because when we had the first 2 games, they played against the Seahawks and played against the Jets, their running game carved us up. But in the past 2 weeks, we've held Jordan Mason and Travion Henderson and Rondre Stevenson to very low rushing yards. Not even half of what Breece Hall and Kenneth Walker got. So I think the Steelers here, the biggest factor is going to be the health of the players. We are not going to get Alex Highsmith back, unfortunately. I don't think we'll get him back till after. We'll probably get him back at the Packers game in a few weeks. But the good thing is we do have some of our players returning, including Joey Porter Jr. This will be a good first game back for him, just to test out how he's doing and prepare him for against the Bengals. Because let's be honest, Browns receivers really don't have that much threat. Really don't pose that much of a threat compared to what the Bengals have. And this is a good thing to get him back into football shape. And the Browns here, let's be honest, their offense is just horrible. Their defense is good. The front seven, I will give them credit. Their defensive line is pretty good. But other than that, what do you have that really scares us? I'm sorry. What do you really have? You don't have anything that's really going to scare the Browns. Honestly, I expect them to be sellers at the deadline. I expect Joe Flacco to be the first of many trades. The Browns are going to be the bottom of the AFC North and stay at the bottom of the AFC North because that's what they always are. They're clowns for a reason. You had one fluke season with Baker Mayfield, and then you go, oh, let's just toss Baker to the side. He's not someone we want anymore. And guess what? Baker Mayfield's now an MVP frontrunner right now. Right. Let's be honest. Mm-hmm. They just tossed him aside. This organization, just like the Giants, are a joke, and they're going to continue to be a joke. Pittsburgh's going to take another victory lap around because the Browns have not won in Pittsburgh since 2003 when Tony Maddox was the starting quarterback. Aaron Rodgers, all you have to do is just don't do much. You don't have to really do much. Just throw a nice deep ball to DK Metcalf. Let him just run past the secondary, get a nice touchdown, and just carve them up through a decent run game.
Right.
Get some nice screen passes there, and get a dominant win. Steelers win this game convincingly. Final score 30-17. Give me the Pittsburgh Steelers. No, Romy, it's not 62-7, like I'm going to say before, but this will be a convincing win. Cleveland will probably put up a garbage time touchdown late when we put out bench all our starters. But yeah, this game's going to be out of hand quickly. I also expect the Steelers to get at least 4 sacks in this game, including by TJ Watt himself. Steelers win convincingly. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go.
And if you don't like that, Tomlin has four words for you.
Yeah.
We do not care.
It's the truth.
Yep.
Before we move on, Alex,
that's
I
not
actually
true. 73-14.
Oh no, not even close.
Oh.
Pittsburgh's not put up 70 points on offense. That's
What are you saying?
I will say that I actually found something hilarious because there was actually, the Stone Cold Lock the Century week, right? I found another clip from there. It's called The Friggin' Factors, and it's absolutely hilarious. I'll have to send that to you later on, but that may be another segment. The Friggin' Factors.
Friggin' Factors?
Friggin' Factors. It's actually kind of funny. He actually was part of that series he was in, but it was for the Super Bowl. So it's actually kind of funny. If it was a good game, we have to use the Friggin' Factors soundbite.
Okay.
So I'll just send that over to you.
Okay, sounds good. All right, next game on the list we have is the Arizona Cardinals and the Indianapolis Colts from Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, Indiana. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Colts are 7-point favorites.
They're 7-point favorites, convincingly.
Referee for this game is
Sean Hockley.
And calling this game?
Calling this game, the game is going to be on Fox. And we got Kevin Kugler and Daryl Johnston.
AKA?
Moose.
On the call.
And the lowest ticketed price is $47.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it makes total sense because it's Daniel Jones going up against Kyler Murray. Kyler Booty. Call a booty, Murray. Colts, Cardinals, who you guys got and why?
Oh, my goodness.
Well,
Go ahead, go first.
If it wasn't for Amari DeMarcado, things would have gone different.
Mm-hmm.
But regardless of the game, Arizona is still an okay team going up against Daniel Jones. Of course, they gave him the nickname Indiana Jones. I remember we used to call him Danny Dimes, but it seems like the way he's been playing lately, he should be known as Danny Dollars. Because really doing it this time. I see a pretty good game here. Indianapolis picked by 6.5. But actually, I think the Cardinals could make a game out of this. In fact, this is my official point spread game of the week. I have Indianapolis. I got final score 27-24. Colts with the victory. Cardinals with the points.
Man. Colts impressed in beating the Raiders last week while Arizona is coming off the type of loss to the Titans that can demoralize a team. This will be a real challenge for the Arizona defense, and I think Daniel Jones will continue to play well. Believe it or not, Tiny Tim, we have the exact same final score and the exact same teams winning. Give me the Colts over the Cardinals, 27-24.
Ooh.
So this is your point spread as well?
No, because my point spread was the Steelers and Browns.
Oh, that's right. It was the Steelers Browns. That's right.
Yeah.
I should have remembered that, but I was
LC, what say you, brother?
So it's crazy that this line jumped from 3.5 to 7, but that was obvious because I think people are buying into the hype of the Colts. I do see where you guys are coming from because this game could be a lot closer than people think. But let's be honest here. The Call of Duty beta just came out, and it's still active until Wednesday.
Oh,
So that's got Kyler
Yeah.
Murray's occupied time right now is on Call of Duty.
Right.
I don't think he'll be ready enough for this game. And Jonathan Gannon is a dead man walking in the Cardinals organization, just like another coach we'll talk about in a little bit. These guys are pretty much frustrated. These guys are realistically not going to make it through the end of the season. I think they will be they'll be on the hot. They'll be out of the job soon enough. It's just a matter of time. And the Colts, they have new life thanks to Daniel Indiana Jones and Jonathan Taylor having a resurgence in a really strong, underrated offensive line is going to continue to get better, led by Quentin Nelson. This Colts team will put up a ton of points, and the Cardinals will try and keep up. I definitely think this is an over game. If you have to see the over, I would definitely play the over here. I think the Colts will win. Cardinals will try and keep it close, but the Colts will just pull away at the end. Final score, Colts 37, Cardinals 27. Give me the Colts.
Next game on the list, we head to the Big Easy, as it is the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. This game is in New Orleans, and from what I am seeing right here, this Patriots are 3.5-point favorites.
It's a very shady line, but yes, it is 3.5-point favorites.
Yeah.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for this game is going to be, just had it here. Where was it? I just saw it. Oh, Adrian Hill.
Adrian Hill.
And the announcers for this game are?
Oh yes, this game is going to be on CBS, and they're calling the game on CBS with the Patriots and the Saints. Will be this. He's gonna take Kamara, gonna go in for the touchdown. Miraculous,
wonderful, spectacular,
yes,
magical, miraculous, and Adam Marcelletta as well.
Adam Marcelletta.
Adam Marcelletta as well. Lowest ticket price, $34. Hi guys, Austin here.
Hi guys, Austin here.
It's my bro Montana.
What up, Peanut?
Yeah, what's up, Peanut? Hey guys, Austin here. Oh, come on, you guys.
Oh, come on, you guys.
All right. Patriots versus Saints. Who you guys got and why?
Oh, good Lord. I just saw Romy posted on the chat. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that's too funny.
Oh, for fuck.
Oh, good.
That's just wrong.
That's funny. That is funny.
That's just wrong.
It's crazy to think about this line really has not moved at all this entire week. And the Patriots, you just got done beating the Bills, okay? And how are you only 3.5 points? Something smells really fishy here. They're telling you to take the Patriots here, but not so fast, my friend. I think the Saints will cover, but I still expect the Patriots to win. This is not my point spread game of the week, but I was actually considering this to be. This was one of the ones I was really close about, but still. I think the Patriots will end up winning, but I think New Orleans will win. This will be a closer game than people think. Give me a final score of 27-24. Give me the Patriots.
Patriots are riding high after beating the Bills on Sunday night, which I called. I called it. I knew it was going to happen.
You did.
I had a sneaky suspicion that was going to happen, and it did. But this will be a tough game coming off of that big victory. The Saints beat the Giants last week, as Spencer Rattler and the defense played pretty well. This will be a challenge for the Patriots and Drake May. It's close, but I think Drake May wins it late. Give me the Patriots to beat the New Orleans Saints 28-24. Give me the Patriots.
Oh, wow, 1 point off.
Yes, and I will go ahead and make this unanimous. I'm really, really liking what Drake May has been doing in these last few weeks. The offense for the Patriots is starting to warm up really good. Their defense is pretty much average or above average. I'm still surprised that the New Orleans Saints beat their Giants last week. However, they will be brought back down to earth. It will be May Day in the Big Easy, as I call it. Give me the Patriots over those Saints 27-21.
Last game on the 1 o'clock slate.
It's your game.
It is the Los Angeles Chargers and the Miami Dolphins. This game is at Hard Rock Stadium. And from what I'm seeing right here, Chargers are 4.5-point favorites.
Let me take a look. This one's been fluctuating a little bit. Let me take a look at this spread. And no, that's not the thing I wanted to pull up. We're not looking at baseball right now. We're looking at football. The Dolphins and Chargers, it is 4.5-point favorites. But on some books, it is at 5, so keep an eye out for that.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for the Dolphins and the Chargers is going to be Bill Vinovich.
And who are the announcers for this game? I have a feeling I think I know who they are.
It's going to be on CBS. It's Andrew Catalan, Charles Davis, and Jason McCourty.
Yep, the golf guy, the Madden guy, and the former Patriot. Just like I thought. And let's see what the lowest ticketed price is. This is probably going to be the lowest one of the week. If I had to guess.
2 bits.
$13.
Lowest ticketed price, according to Game Time, is 31.
31.
It's insane. I had the inverse of 13. I had 13, which is the inverse of 31. That's actually
31.
insane to think about.
Y'all know the rules. Save me for last.
I'll go first on this one, Tiny Tim, if you don't mind. So the Chargers and Dolphins, the Chargers are having to make the longest trip this week out of any of the West Coast teams going to the East Coast other than Seattle. But the big thing is this game is going to realistically come down to which offense can get the job done at the most opportune time. The Chargers, they looked absolutely awful last week against the Washington Redskins, Commanders, whatever you want to call them. And the Dolphins, how do you blow a 17-0 lead? I know you're going to talk about it, Alex. I want to hear more of your thoughts. It just blew my mind. Even my aunt, we were talking on the phone during some of the games. She was not happy because she didn't have a good week in pick'ems either. So I really don't know what to say about this game. The Chargers are having a lot of injuries, which is concerning. Joe Alt is not going to be playing this game. Omari Hampton just got rolled on IR, so it'll be Hassan Haskins taking over for running back responsibilities. But the Dolphins' run defense just looks really, really bad, giving out 200 yards to Rico Dowdle. I honestly say the better defense wins here, and that is the Chargers. Give me the Chargers here, even though Vegas is wanting you to take the Dolphins because this was originally at 5.5. It's now at 4. They want you to take Miami. I do think the Chargers will win, though, and get the job done. My final score is going to be Chargers 28, Dolphins 20. Give me the Chargers, and let's hear the Terminator.
Where is the Terminator? There he is.
And now go Chargers, go.
Well, with everything that's going wrong with the injuries to the Chargers as far as their running backs is concerned, this young rookie who I thought was going to be a great sensation, Omarion Hampton, now he's going to be on the shelf for a little while. But Justin Herbert is still doing his thing. Meanwhile, I'm sorry to say this, the Dolphins are still doing their thing. If they are doing a thing. I'm sorry to say this.
Don't be sorry.
2 things are going to happen. 1, the Chargers will beat the Dolphins by a score of 28-20. And 2nd, Mike McDaniel will get his walking papers.
That's the exact same score I have. But I like the stipulation though.
Can Chris Greer go with him, please?
I don't see why not.
Because he's probably more of the problem. He's the bigger problem than Mike McDaniel is. But you're going with the Chargers as well?
Yeah, because both Chris Greer and Mike McDaniel are both the B word.
Oh.
Yeah, they are both.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right. So, one more time.
And now go Chargers, go.
Okay. Time to unleash hell.
All right, Alex, you heard from me. You heard from Tiny Tim, and now it's your turn. Call!
For real this time. This is a long trip for a beat-up Chargers team that did not play well in the second half in their loss last week to the Washington Redskins. Yes, they're still the Washington Redskins. I don't care what you say. Dolphins are coming off of a bad loss to the Carolina Panthers. They blew a 17-0 lead. Their defense struggled to stop the run, but the Chargers have injury issues on their line and in their backfield. How bad is our defense? Well, let me just give you some statistics. Thank you to Finn's Extra for this amazing tweet. Through week 5, the Dolphins rush defense, we have 871 rushing yards allowed, which is 31st in the league. 5.6 yards per carry allowed, which is the 30th in the league. 6 rushing touchdowns allowed, which is tied for 28th. 20-plus yard runs allowed, which is 32nd. 40-plus runs allowed, which is 31st. And 44 rushing first downs allowed, which is tied for 31st. Yeah. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We're bad. And I would not be surprised if this is a blowout. I wouldn't be surprised if this is close. However, I'm going to agree with the majority, and I think the Chargers get the job done. 31-21, give me the Chargers.
And now go Chargers, go.
Because, yes, Tua, it is you. It always has been you. It always will be you. Forever and ever. Amen. Boom. And that's all I got to say about that.
Moving on.
Can't believe
Moving on to the 4 o'clock slate of games. Starting out the 4 o'clock slate, I think this is 100%.
Oh, it's got to be.
Hell no. To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. To the no, no, no.
The Tennessee Titans versus the Las Vegas Raiders. This game is in Vegas. And from what I am seeing here, the Raiders are 4.5-point favorites.
4.5. Let's take a look. 4.5 is the correct. Yep, it's 4.5.
Referee for this game is?
Referee for this game is Carl Sheffers.
And who are the announcers?
And calling the game on Fox will be Kitty Albert and Jonathan Vilma.
Lowest ticket price? Probably the lowest one we've seen in Vegas in a while. $103.
Yeah, that's by far the lowest.
Yeah, this is hell no to the no.
Yeah.
Fullest
No.
extent.
A meal at Hell's Kitchen costs more than that.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. I've been there.
Next time I will go there.
First time in Vegas, that was my first time going to like a fancy celebrity restaurant. That was awesome. Anyways, as far as this game is concerned, the Titans are playing consecutive road games after winning in miraculous fashion.
Yes.
Yeah, a game-winning interception
Against the Arizona Cardinals. The Raiders were blown out last week by the Colts in a game which they looked absolutely lifeless. Geno Smith has not played well. this season, but I think for some reason he will in this game because the Titans are absolute booty juice. Give me the Raiders over the Titans 27-17.
I'm gonna go along the same lines as you are, Alex. I've got the Raiders over the Titans by a score of 28-17.
Ooh, 1 point.
What concerns me about this game is the fact that this line was originally 6.5 and it's jumping to 4.5. A lot of people are seeing the bet on the Titans, which really concerns me because people should not be putting money on the Titans. Do you see how bad this team is from a week-to-week basis? Raiders aren't that much better, but you got a great offensive rookie in Ashton Jinty. I think this is his breakout game here. He's going to have a fantasy breakout game, just similar to like we have with Jonathan Taylor and Rico Dowdle here. This is going to be his breakout game. Raiders will win this game, and as much as I cannot stand the Raiders or either of these teams, the Raiders and Titans, because they're just big rivals, I do think the Raiders will end up getting the victory. My final score is going to be Raiders. Oh boy, I hate saying the Raiders winning because I don't like it. I really don't. Not a fan of this team, but final score, Raiders 28, Titans 23. Give me the Raiders. Hate to say it. I gotta do it.
You said Tim, did you give your pick for this game?
He did. 28-17.
Yeah, 28-17.
All right, that's right. He's 1 point off. All right, next game on the 4 o'clock slate we have is the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This game is in Tampa Bay. Bucks are 3-point favorites.
They are 3-point favorites.
Referee for this game is?
It is Brad Rogers.
And Kong's game, I believe this is on Fox.
Actually, this game is on CBS.
Oh,
yes, it is. That's right. It's Phil Nance and Tony Romo, I'm pretty sure, right?
Jim Nance and Tony Romo.
Jim Nance and Tony Romo got the CBS A team for this game. Okay. And the lowest ticketed price is $111.
Aces wild.
Aces are wild. Deuces are low. Do that and you win all the dough. Or something like that on Card Sharks.
Card Sharks.
Card Sharks.
Who do you guys got?
All you game show fans out there.
That's right. All you game show freaks.
Game shows.
Who you guys got?
Anyways. Mind if I go first?
Go for it.
Go.
All right. So the line did move from 49ers 1.5 to 3, but this is all due to the status of Brock Purdy. There is a chance that Brock Purdy could possibly back for this game, but right now the line will fluctuate depending on who will be playing this game. George Kittle, they know, is not going to be playing, even though he is close to returning. He's not ready to come back just yet. But they do have that nice thing where they had to play on Thursday, got a nice win, and now they're having to play on the road. But Tampa Bay have been the cardiac kids this year. They've snatched victory from the jaws of defeat many times this year, and I expect them to do the same thing again. I think the 49ers will keep this close, but I do think that the Buccaneers will get the job done. Yes, I am picking against the 49ers again. A-Bomb, I'm sorry, but I have to do it. I have to call it like I see it. I called out them against the Jaguars. I called them against the Rams won. I know I was wrong for that, but this will be where the Buccaneers get the job done. Leading MVP candidate Baker Mayfield will lead his team to a win, despite the fact that he doesn't have two of his best offensive pieces out on the field, by a final score of 34-31. My main key factor in this game is the fact that the 49ers still do not have a good pass rusher without Nick Bosa.
Right. He is the heart and soul of that San Francisco defense, and it just blows my mind. Excuse me. It blows my mind that a team that practically has about half of their entire starting roster on the injured list can still play so good. It just happens to come down to the great two-headed monster of John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan. Mm-hmm. They are getting the job there. They're making good decisions here. Even though they're banged up, they're still doing okay. But they're going to Tampa Bay, West Coast going to East Coast. And but this will be a very very close game. Still don't know about the condition of Bucky Irving. I mean, that young man has been so wonderful for Tampa Bay. They still got their receivers. They still got Baker Mayfield, who right now is my leading choice for MVP.
Thank you very much.
Give me, oh, this is going to be a close one. It's only 3 points. That's exactly the difference in this game. I'm taking the Bucks over the 49ers 26-23. This will be a very entertaining game nonetheless.
Well, the Raiders, 49ers are well rested after playing this last Thursday. Yeah, I know, I messed up. I said the Raiders instead of the 49ers. They used to be in Oakland, now they're across the bay. Yeah, whatever. So, well rested after Thursday, which helped the injured list just a little bit. They upset the Rams while the Buccaneers beat Seattle behind Baker Mayfield last week. Mac Jones played well for the 49ers, but the Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield are on a hot streak. But I got a sneaky feeling. About this. Got a sneaky feeling about this game.
What could that sneaky feeling be?
I think you know.
Uh-oh.
I think this is the game come December/January when teams look back. This is how you beat the Buccaneers. This is going to be one of those games where teams look back and say, this is how you will beat Tampa Bay. 49ers get the job done 30-20. Give me bang, bang, the Niner gang. Give me San Francisco.
Pretty bold.
I'm feeling pretty bold, and yes, I know. I see the thing. Everyone's laughing at that. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, feels great, though, boy. Freaking ridiculous.
Oh my god!
Next game on the list.
Wait, did you Tiny Tim make a pick?
He did. He said Tampa.
Okay, good. I just want to make
Bucks.
sure.
Yep.
All right, I just had to make sure.
He said the Bucks. Next game on the list is the Cincinnati Bengals and the Green Bay mother-loving Packers. This game is at Lambeau Field. 14.5-point favorites for the Packers.
Alex, unfortunately, this is your first loss of the week for that. It actually dropped down to 14.
Because of Joe Flacco?
Yep, because of Joe Flacco.
Mm-hmm.
Half a point because of Joe Flacco.
Yep.
Referee for this game is?
It's going to be Brad Allen.
And calling this game, Tim?
Calling this game on CBS. I'm calling both games.
Kevin Harlan.
Yes.
That's right. Kevin Harlan and Trent Green.
Lowest ticketed price is the highest one we've seen so far today. Or the highest one we've seen so far today. $300.
Yeah, that's about accurate.
$300.
A $300 right there.
Bengals have major offensive issues with Jake Browning playing quarterback, which is why they traded for Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
Oh, Joe Flacco.
You mean Joe Fluco? Oh, Fluco is actually getting the start this one.
Whoever plays at quarterback is on the road against a good Packers defense coming off of the bye week. This game will get ugly.
Ugly.
So much so that I'm picking the Packers 31-17. And I'm not just picking the Packers.
Go ahead.
I'm locking them in.
And this is my stone cold lock of the century. All week.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah, it is going to be one ugly game. Cincinnati got Joe Flacco in the trade from Cleveland. And now Eric Mangini says that Fluco will start against the Packers. I will have to say a few Hail Marys for him, and as well as some other blessings, but I don't know if it's going to work or not because all you need is love. That's what I've said so many
Love is
times
all you need.
before. That's right. This will be ugly in a hurry. It's going to be a big disaster for those Bungles. So give me the Packers over those Bengals by a convincing victory score, 35-20.
How crazy though would it be if Joe Flacco beat the Packers on 2 different teams? First for the Browns and the second for the Bengals.
That's actually crazy.
It's not out of the possibility, but
not out of the realm of possibility, but
stranger things have happened.
That's true.
But hey, what did Coach Herm Edwards always say,
Hello? You play to win the game.
Play to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
LC?
So it looks
Bengals
like right now there's a possibility that the Packers might be wearing an all-green uniform for this game, which would be interesting. They're not 100% sure yet because they also have their alternate ones they are probably wearing, but they're not 100% sure yet. But the Cincinnati Bengals, no matter what uniform they wear, they're going to get their asses whooped. This team has the 31st ranked offensive line. Packers have a defense that is looking to get back on track, especially back at home after allowing 40 points to the Dallas Cowboys. And I think they will shut down Joe Flacco and the Bengals. And the problem is, Joe Flacco on that 31st ranked offensive line, he's like a statue. He's going to get crushed. And I wouldn't be surprised if he lasts 5 games. My final score is going to be Packers 42, Bengals 20. Joe Flacco put up something garbage time. But yeah, this game's going to be a blowout. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
All right. Next game on the list, I think we all can agree. Sunday Night Football, NBC. Check your local listings. It is the game of the week. It is the Detroit Lions and the Kansas City Chiefs from Arrowhead. And from what I am seeing right here, Chiefs are 2.5-point favorites.
They are 2.5-point favorites. This line has been fluctuating all week, though. It's crazy. This has been a very crazy line.
Referee for this game is?
It is Craig Rolstad.
And calling
Not
this
been
game
a good crew this year.
Calling this game on NBC.
Yes, on NBC, also streaming on Peacock. You'll get Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth.
Lowest ticketed price is $218. And yes, Napoleon, that is the Daily Double sound effect from Jeopardy.
Yep.
Who you guys got and why? Lions versus Chiefs.
Save me for last this one.
All right. Tim, how about you go first in this one, brother?
Okay, so you got the Detroit Lions. Still one of the best teams in the NFC. Doing pretty well with these two coordinators that they have under Ben Johnson. No. They have Dan Campbell because Ben Johnson's in Chicago.
Yep.
We'll get to him. We'll get to him in a couple of minutes.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. They're still doing a great job. Jahmyr Gibbs, Evan Montgomery, that's an awesome, probably the best two-headed monster in the league right now.
Right.
Or at least in the NFC, but maybe in the entire league. They got Jared Goff doing a great job. Meanwhile, over on the KC side, even though they're still kind of good, they're not quite functioning, not quite running on all 8 cylinders. Travis Kelce is almost getting closer and closer to becoming an afterthought.
Oh.
And they should be getting Rashee Rice back very soon. He'll be off of his suspension.
Next week. Next week he'll be back.
Next week he'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
The running game has issues. Patrick Mahomes is still doing okay. But I know it's only a 2.5 point advantage for KC. But I'm sounding the alarm.
Oh.
Yes, that's right. I am sounding the alarm on this one. It seems like the Mahoman Empire is falling and it will continue to fall. Give me the Detroit Lions over those KC Chiefs 28-24.
Okay.
Same things for me.
Okay. Wait, no, I haven't said my.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, I thought you did. I'm sorry.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
have not
Go
said
ahead.
mine yet.
Because I'm going
Chiefs
last.
on a short week after a tough loss to the Jaguars on Monday night, but they face a banged up Lions team. The Chiefs are in desperation mode, and I think that will show here. The Chiefs will win a high-scoring game, take advantage of that injured Lions defense, and I think Patrick Mahomes will win it late in the end, 34-30. Give me Kansas City Chiefs.
I apologize. I'm sorry. All right. So, with the Kansas City Chiefs, their lack of a consistent running game is a huge problem. And now they're having to play the Detroit Lions, who have been the highest team in the past 4 weeks, getting 4 wins in a row. And it's insane to think about that Patrick Mahomes is the leading passer and rusher on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
That is a recipe for disaster against Detroit, who has experience and being able to take away key offensive pieces. The main point where the Lions will do really well is in the trenches. I think that they are a beast in the trenches, especially who I think right now is the front runner for Defensive Player of the Year and Comeback Player of the Year, Aiden Hutchinson. So Aiden Hutchinson right now is my pick for Comeback Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. He has been an extremely good player ever since coming back from injury, and I think that he will shut down Kansas City and put them to 2-4, like I predicted beginning of the year. So Alex, sound the alarm.
Two for two.
2 for 2. The Mahomes Empire is crumbling, and I love to see it. Final score, and I think this is actually going to be bold. Lions lose this game by a touchdown. 31-24, give me the Lions over the Chiefs.
Ooh. All right. Next game now. We got two. Yes, we got 2 Monday Night Football games.
Yeah.
It's insane we still have this.
I think this might be the last week for this.
Nope. Next week. Next week there's a 7 and a 10 o'clock game next week.
Well, at least they're spacing it out. At least they're spacing it out a little bit.
Right.
That's true.
Anyways, next game on the list for the first of 2 Monday night games, it is the Buffalo Bills, the Atlanta Falcons. This game is in Hotlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And from what I'm seeing right here, the Bills are 4.5 point favorites.
That's right. They're 4.5 point favorites.
Yep.
Referee for this game is?
It is Sean Smith.
And calling this game on ESPN.
Yes, ESPN, it will be Chris Fowler, Louis Riddick, and Dan Orlovsky.
And the lowest ticket price, according to Game Time, please sponsor me, $192.
That's definitely a decent price for it, though.
Yeah.
Well, the Bills are coming off of their first loss on Sunday night, while the Falcons are coming off of the bye week. Falcons will present a tough challenge for the Bills' defense, but I think this game will be all about Josh Allen, Joshua Patrick Allen, the reigning, defending, undisputed MVP. he will start to hit shots down the field in the passing game, which hasn't happened much this season as the Bills win it. 34-27. Give me the Bills.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because
nobody
circles the wagons like the Buffalo
Bills.
Yes, and I'm going to agree with Alex on this one. Yeah, the Falcons may be coming off a bye, and the Buffalo Bills may be coming off a loss, but I don't think it's going to really matter. It's going to be a close game. I could probably see maybe another 100-yard game from my man Bijan Robinson from
Texas.
Texas.
I need it. He's on my team.
Yes, but in the end, it's going to be a touchdown that's going to make the difference. Give me those Bills over the Falcons, 27-20, and now it's the Bills.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because nobody
wagons
are the
Buffalo Bills.
Right.
Time to make it 3 for 3, even though this is my point spread game of the week. I think Atlanta, with their running game, they've been able to expose Buffalo's weakness. They will be able to expose Buffalo's weakness, and that is defense against the run. That has been one of the key factors that is really hurting Buffalo this year. Them not being able to defend the run has cost them a few games, has cost them close to losing a few games. But teams are keeping themselves within because they could just pound the rock and keep Josh Allen off the field. And the Bills really can't do much to stop the run. The Falcons will use Bijan Robinson to have a fantastic and solid game. But the main factors I think that will be considered is the Bills all the receivers on the Bills end being able to get open, all the weapons Josh Allen has versus all the weapons Penix has. Because you have Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Raymond McLeod, and a couple others that could be factors.
Don't forget Bijan Robinson from.
No, I said Bijan Robinson. I said at the beginning. Don't worry. I said he's going to be able to run the ball really well against the Bills. But I think the Bills will win. Yeah, you can catch it too, which is definitely in the question, in the realm of possibility too. Give me the Bills to win this game, but the Falcons to cover the points. 34-30. Give me the Bills. And now it's time for the Bills one more time.
No, it's the Bills! Buffalo all the way this time!
Because nobody's going to the wagons
like the Buffalo.
All right, come on, Alex. We got one more game.
Uno más. Rematch of last year's epic Hail Mary.
Oh, the Hail Mary game.
Oh,
Hail Mary.
The Chicago Bears and the Washington Redskins. This game is in Washington, and Redskins are 4.5-point favorites.
They are 4.5-point favorites. It's only one loss for the spreads. Good job, Alex.
Referee for this game is?
It is the new ref, Alex Moore.
And calling this game, I think the A
Beavis
team?
and Butthead.
Beavis and Butthead. It's going to be on ABC.
Ooh, it's on ABC this game. Okay.
Yep.
And the lowest ticketed price from, I believe this is FedEx Stadium, is $115.
And that's definitely does not surprise me. It's a decent price, especially for two young quarterbacks, both in the same draft.
Yep, 2024
draft.
Who you guys got and why? Bears versus Redskins.
I actually did not use yet, but Alex, this one was confusing for me because it literally came down to the last game. Bears coming off a bye, Washington getting a good week, but still, you don't know how well either of these teams are going to be, so I'm laying fate aside.
Ooh.
I'm laying faith aside this one because, honestly, I really just feel like the coin is going to have to decide this one. So I'm going to let this side number 1 be, if I can get it shining frame. There you go. That will be the Bears, and this will be Washington Redskins. So who wants to count me down?
Let's do it.
3,
3, 2,
2,
1.
1.
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
I may come back to haunt me, but the Bears get the win.
Ooh.
Get revenge against Washington. Final score 26-21. Give me the Bears.
Tim, what say you, man?
I am going the other way on this one. Yes, Caleb Williams and the Bears they're doing okay. I think Jaden Daniels is back in the lineup.
Yep.
Hopefully he is doing good. I think Terry McLaurin still is kind of out, maybe. I don't know. I haven't heard
Right now
anything
is
about him.
projected to be out.
Projected to be out, but they still have a couple of good receivers, and they're doing pretty good. They're playing at home, so don't know who to pick. Go with the home team. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Give me those Commanders over those Bears, 28-17.
The matchup of 2024 rookie quarterbacks. It is Caleb Williams against Jaden Daniels, the top 2 picks of the 2024 NFL draft. They met last year in a game won by a Hail Mary by Jaden Daniels. The Bears are coming off of a bye and 2 straight victories, but this game will be won by Jaden Daniels outplaying Caleb Williams. The Redskins take it. I agree, Napoleon. The Bears yeeted it all away for DJ Moore and Caleb Williams. Final score 31-27. Give me the Redskins. And that will do it for week number 6 of Pain and Gain.
That's right,
ladies and gentlemen. Oh, good show tonight.
What a week this is. It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Yes, indeed.
Yep. This is always secure for your midweek blues.
Absolutely.
I definitely need it, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. So
Monday, 5 o'clock.
of course the action of course starts tomorrow night with that Eagles Giants game.
Man, Phillies are winning 8-1. Wow, what an unexpected week of what an unexpected day of baseball.
Yeah, you got that going on right there.
And
I haven't got an update between the Cubs and the Brewers yet.
Cubs end up winning. Cubs won.
They actually won.
Yes,
they
did.
actually won a game. They won 4-3.
Usually
so they'll be playing
Brewers...
a game 4 tomorrow. Same with the Dodgers and Phillies. They look like they'll be playing game 4 tomorrow.
Man, the Brewers are usually the Cubbies' dynamite or kryptonite.
Before we leave, we got to do a couple of the promotions. First up, we got both of us on the sofas on Mr. Garrison 96 YouTube channel Mondays, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Myself, Mr. Garrett Bear, Jerome Latimer, aka Romy, Austin Pundam, aka Peanut, and me, A Pizzle 90, aka Alex. Be on there, be there or be square. Both of us on the sofas Mondays. 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the Mr. Garrison 96 YouTube channel. And on Tuesdays, we have Fantasy Football Fever on TJM 3774, Tuesdays at 10:45 Eastern Standard Time.
Yes. Actually, we need to make a little addition over there.
Oh?
It's not just, it's just not on my channel.
It's not?
It's on John Flynn's channel as well.
And Flynn for the win.
It's a joint effort, a collaborative effort, if you would.
So
a little combination, if you will, babies.
That's right, baby. Love it. Absolutely love it.
look for it on my channel out there, TJM3774, or go to John Flynn's channel, John Flynn.
For the win.
And you can also get hooked on sports. You can watch it on his channel as well.
Absolutely. And of course, next week we'll all be here to give you guys our thoughts on week number 6 and our picks for week number 7, which is next week. Yeah, that's next week. Good job, Alex. There you go. So I guess until next week, for LC Muscles 28, for Tiny Mother Loving Tim, it's A Pizzle saying peace out and fins up. Baby, we'll see you guys next week.
See you guys later. Stay awesome. Let's go Steelers. Make sure we honor the crucial catch.
That's
All right, let's go Cowboys. Let us tame those Panthers. Take care, everybody.
I can't find my Fire Greer shirt, but yeah, that's what we got to do. See ya next week.
Bye-bye.